Ladies and gentlemen, have you calmed down after the DCL news? DCL, more like EFL the way we're going with these signings. Let's get into this. Because I think we're going to get relegated. All right, guys, what's going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. Hope you're all having a fantastic Thursday and you're ready for the latest Leeds United transfer news and rumours. Before we get into it, you guys know what to do, yeah? Smash that like button. New background. Don't worry, I'm not a massive fan of it either. New season, new beginnings, but same old like button getting smashed. Also, subscribe if you're new as well. We're on the road to 21,000 subscribers and get your comments in. Everything we've spoke about today, early Everton predictions, anything you want, I'll reply to you. Without further ado, let's get into the latest Leeds United transfer news and rumours. Let's start off with Noah Oakfor. Leeds United are showing interest in AC Milan forward Noah Oakfor. He played against Leeds in Dublin on Saturday. I actually didn't watch the game. I was working. Let me know if he was good. There's been no official approach or club-to-club talks at this stage, though the 25-year-old is a player that Leeds United are looking at in the final weeks of the window. This is from Barron Cross, by the way. He's a Switzerland international, not Barron Cross, Okafor, and he's represents his club at the World Cup. He scored 2 goals in 24 appearances for Switzerland. Okafor is capable of operating as a centre forward, a 10, or an either flank as well. So that's very, very nice to see, covering all positions. That's why I was a massive fan of Bilal El Khannouss as well, because he can do that. He can play on the wing and as a 10. Okafor joined Milan in July 2023, and he's gone on to feature 53 times for the Serie A side. He scored 7 times in that time, so 7 goals in 53. Not the best of returns for him, though multiple short-term injuries have seen him miss 24 games across the last 2 seasons in Italy. It wouldn't be a Leeds United link or signing without a poor injury record. Personally, I do like him. Think he covers positions well, and this is definitely sort of a signing we need. If we're not going to make these marquee signings, I'd rather have a player that, well, to be fair, he would be a decent marquee signing. Don't get me wrong, but I would rather have these players that can play different positions, can play a right wing and a 10, or can play a centre mid and a 10, or something like that. I don't mind that if we're not going to buy an out-and-out 10. Leeds have reportedly had a 15 million bid rejected. This has come from an account on Twitter to do with AC Milan that has around 6,000 followers, so not sure how official that is, but yeah, we'll have to see if the first bid's gone in from Leeds United. And this is kind of a reply from how Nico Gonzalez, we'll speak a little bit about him later, looks like he's going to move to Atletico Madrid. So I think this is kind of the Leeds United's backup, their second choice, and they're going for this. Next up, let's talk Fotis Ioandiss. Leeds United are monitoring the Greek forward. He's only scored 11 goals last season after a prolific season before that. He contributed to 32 goals. That's from Adam Pope. He's, he suits the style Leeds United want as a striker, big hold-up striker, can win duels and win, headers in the box. Just a guy who doesn't really leave your box. We need someone. We've got brilliant wingers to put it across the box, but we need someone there just to tap it in. I think he fits the mould of striker that Leeds United want. But is he a Premier League striker? I'd have liked this signing a couple of seasons ago. I'm not too sure. But the Greek club he's at, I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. Is it Panathinaikos? And in either way, Greek club won't have talks for the striker unless it's between 25 to 30 million euros. That's what the reports are suggesting. And for me, way too much for a bloke who scored 11 goals last year. And like I said, I'd prefer him in the Championship. This is from Adam Pope, so there probably is some legs to it. But either way, I don't know. I think there's better out there, but is there? I mean, we've just signed, I don't know. Either way, let's get into the next one. And talking of ones I'm not really happy with, James Justin. This is again from Barron Cross. James Justin is also an option for the club. He's keen, or the club are keen on signing him. He's a versatile fullback that they want. He can obviously play right back and left back. He's played a lot at left back for Leicester, and he's a right-footed player. Good for cover, 100%, but I'm not a massive fan of him at all. Here's what I put in my notes. I thought he was one of Leicester's worst performing players last year. But if he fits for cover and he's got Premier League experience, I'm not fully against it. And also, it depends how much we want it for. But this one has had legs now for a bit of time. Barron Cross has now said it. Yeah, not a massive fan of James Justin personally. Someone can convince me that he's the best right back since Dani Alves, but for me, I'm not a massive fan. But if it's to cover Bogle and to cover Goodmanson, I'm not fully against it, but I think James Justin will want first team football. So we'll have to see how that one goes. Next up, let's talk Manuel Solomon. A return could be on the cards for the Israeli international. Manuel Solomon could leave Spurs either on loan or permanently. And this is from Dom Smith at the Standard. He said he's told his preference would be to rejoin Leeds, but understand Leeds have genuine interest in AC Milan winger Okafor, and that could impact on obviously Solomon's move. Other clubs are keen on Solomon, though. He's got clubs out in La Liga and also the Premier League as well. Is he good enough for Leeds United? I put out a YouTube short not too long ago saying that if he returned to Leeds, is he good enough? Going from Pajal to Solomon, is it a bit of a downgrade? A lot of you are saying, how disrespectful, Ollie, what he done for the club, and you're not even going to take him back. I would take him back. Obviously, I would now. I'll take anyone back. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. I wouldn't be fully against it. Obviously, he was one of our best players last year, and he's got Premier League quality. Don't get me wrong. He does. But yeah, I don't know. I just personally would feel a little underwhelmed, and I don't think anyone can change my opinion on that, really. I like him. I wouldn't be angry if he rejoined. I think he'd probably deserve to rejoin again, but I would just be a little bit underwhelmed. That's all. Next up, let's talk DCL. I've calmed down now. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I don't mind it. I think he is a form player, though. If he's out of form and he won't be brilliant for us. I think it is a smart signing, though. You know, I just think we need more. I tweeted this out, _OllieWard_, if you want to have a little follow there. And I said, if he comes in as a backup, I think it would be brilliant. But I think I've come to the realization that I don't think he will be now. I don't know. Perot, Metcha, and DCL going into the Premier League season has relegation written all over it for me personally. I don't know. Maybe I'm being negative. I don't want to be because I was about to say I like Leeds. Obviously, I like Leeds. I don't mind the signings we've made, but the striker one was what we needed. And I like Metcha, and I think he'll start against Everton on Monday. But yeah, bit underwhelmed. Voice crack there. Next up, let's talk Illan Meslier. And Melier is being offered around clubs in Europe for 5 to 6 million euros this summer. Player is obviously expected to leave. This is from Joe Donahue. Any fee of that size will now be booked as a PSR profit. You know, from Real Madrid, PSG to Chelsea to now being flogged by your club. It's sad to see from Illan Meslier. But yeah, it looks like Leeds United want to get rid of him. £5 to £6 million. Wouldn't be a decent signing for someone, say, I don't know, like a Leicester in the Championship. But I think everyone has seen what Melier's done over the last few seasons and trying to stay well away from him. A lot of clubs will think he's still young. That's what we keep tripping up over. He's not actually that young anymore. And yeah, he's got a mistake or two in him. But £5 to £6 million from the links of PSG, Real Madrid, Chelsea to now this. It is sad to see. I wish Illan Meslier the best of luck. Next up, let's talk Bilal El Khannouss. Release clause ends tomorrow. Look to be around 24 to £29 million. There's been different reports of this. West Ham and Leeds are favourites to sign him at the moment. Newcastle pulled out of the race. That was from Craig Hope. They pulled out a couple of days ago. They've signed the likes of Jacob Ramsey and others. And it's between West Ham and Leeds now battle for the signature for El Khannouss. So we'll have to see how that one goes. Next up, let's talk Mitravich. Al Hilal are preparing to terminate his contract. The Serbian striker will most likely return to the Premier League, according to Saudi sources. Leeds United have been linked with a striker, but he's currently on stupid money a week in Saudi Arabia. He's on around 400,000 a week. So he would definitely have to take a pay cut if he joined Leeds United. But he does score goals, Mitravich, and he does fit the striker mold that Leeds United are going for. And sort of last but not least, let's talk about Nico Gonzalez. Leeds United were linked with him. He apparently rejected the move to Leeds United, and Atletico Madrid now have open talks to sign Nico Gonzalez from Juventus. So it looks like, yeah, we can see why now. He wanted to play Champions League football, wanted to play in La Liga, so we move on from this one. And sort of another last but not least, Sheffield Wednesday, that's the draw we've got in the Carabao Cup second round or third round. I can't remember what it is, but either way, we play Sheffield Wednesday at Hillsborough. So that'll be a good battle there. Yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below regards to transfer rumours. I really want to know your Dominic Calvert-Lewin opinions. I'm still replying to all your comments on yesterday's video. Keep smashing that like button. Let me know your thoughts on the background. Try to test out a new camera as well. Didn't look as good as this one. It's a weird sort of thing. I was getting stressed about it all. My girlfriend knows on the bed over there, she's sitting there, knows I was getting stressed about it all. But anyway, smash that like button to make it all worth it. Subscribe if you're new as well, and get your comments in. I've been Ollie Ward, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheery. Oh.